y'all. So today's topic is going to be toxic men. Now, I am aware that there are toxic women out there, and I myself, I would like to admit that I've dealt with having toxic traits that I'm healing myself from. But today, right now, we're going to be talking about toxic men. And this is for anybody out there who may be either in the dating game, texting, talking, and you just want to know, is this guy the right one for you? Is he toxic? Most likely he is. But here are ways to pinpoint it. First thing you want to look out for is that someone is consistent and persistent. A toxic guy will never be persistent. He will never be consistent. Okay, he'll give you things to wish for. Oh, I'm gonna take you out when quarantine is over. Oh, I'm gonna do this for you. Oh, I want to do that for you. And then he never pulls through. It's just open-ended promises and nothing ever pulls through. That is key number one. And you don't even need to argue with the man. You don't even need to be like, oh, you said you were gonna take me here. You said you was gonna buy me this, do that for me. You don't even need to do all that, because he knows. He's just keeping you on a string and telling these same things to like 5 others, girls, his baby mother, this, that, the third, telling him the same exact thing. But the woman that he wants, he's actually going to apply and do those things for. So if he's not doing those things for you, then you need to just get up and go, pick up your dignity here, and just get up and go with it. Now, the second thing we're going to talk about is those same toxic guys want to check on you every 2 to 3 months. He won't hit you up for like a whole season. But once you post that picture with you in a bikini top, you living your best life out there, he's going to hit you up. He's going to be like, what you doing? I'm just checking on you, trying to see if you good. Are you a doctor? Because I'm good. I'll always be good. You'll always be good. Okay, so you don't need a man to keep checking on you. And at that point, you either just don't respond to him or keep the conversation really dry so he knows what's up. I've dealt with that so many times. Guys just want to, why are you here? What is your purpose? This conversation is boring. Anywho, moving along. Okay, so another thing to look out is for rudeness. If a guy is just plain rude, like I think this is just self-explanatory. If he's calling you out of your name, if he has the nerve to hang up the phone on you, or like he just doesn't treat you with respect and expects you to do everything for him, things that only a wife should do, only someone, a main girlfriend should do, and he's asking you to do, and he hasn't even committed to you, just know that this man is toxic. I've dealt with my share of rude guys while in relationships, and that hurt a lot, because it's like, well, you wanted to be with me. You was the one chasing me, calling me this, calling me that, on my phone, text me good morning, beautiful. But now you so rude to me. Like, what was that about? That was just a fantasy?
Fantasy, tongue twister.
Like, it was just an infatuation, which most of the toxic men have. Okay, a toxic man wants to chase you for your physical attributes versus for your mental versus for your spiritual. And when you find a man that is paired for you, the one that the universe and God has ordained for you, you're going to realize that he loves you both physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. He's going to love you in all types of ways, and it's going to be too beautiful. But moving along. Okay, so another sign to check out for toxic men. Now, you meet a guy on a Tuesday. By Friday, this man wants to be your boyfriend. What? Do you know my middle name? Do you know my zodiac sign? My favorite color is blue. Do you care? Why would a man want to date you so quickly after meeting you for 2 seconds? Now, I know I'm cute, right? But I'm not that cute for you to want to marry me in 3 days. No. Toxic. And I've dealt with that. And that's like, I swear that's one of my pet peeves. It really is. I've met a guy where he told me I was beautiful. He was about ready to tell me he loves me within 2 weeks. Now, I'm a deep person. I believe in, emotions and healing and vibes and energies. And if your energy is too rushed, that automatically gives me toxic vibes. Like, you need to slow it the hell down. Okay? Because someone who really loves me, the man that I say I do to, will love me for who I am. And you're not going to know who I am in 3 days. You have to see me a mess. You have to see me crying. You have to see me in joy. You have to see me at my highest, at my lowest, and still be able to tell me that you love me and that you want to be with me. And that is the man that I will believe. Not a man that just meets me in 2 days and wants to date me all of a sudden. I don't care what you got to say about me. I've had guys call me weird because I've dubbed them. Like, let me be weird. You know nothing about me. I post a nice picture on Instagram and all of a sudden you want to be my man? Nice try. But you can take me out to dinner though. I mean, that's a whole nother topic, ladies. That's if you're on savage time, but we're not talking about that today, okay? We are not talking about that. I'm healing from my toxic ways, guys. We'll talk about that another time. Moving along. So toxic men will not take the time out to sit there and understand how you truly feel as a person. Now, when you're arguing with a toxic man, I will tell you that argument will go from a 5 to a 15, maybe even a 50 if he's real toxic. And I've dealt with that myself. I've been in relationships where, like, it would be a simple problem, like something so simple, and I know that some of y'all have dealt with that too, a problem that's so simple and small, and this guy, he just, or girl, or whatever you're in, like, they just take that little problem and just enlarge it into something where it doesn't need to be. Next thing you know, one person's crying, this person's crying, this person's yelling, this, that, the third. And it shouldn't even be like that. It shouldn't even be like that. And some people say that, oh, some people love drama. No. I myself, like, I've been in those situations, and a lot of the time it's because one of us was misunderstood, whether he misunderstood me or maybe I wasn't understanding where he was coming from. And that was a barrier. No matter how much we were attracted to each other, no matter how much fun we're having together, no matter like what we're doing, if your arguments always lead to more problems and bigger arguments, then it's just not meant to be. And that is super toxic. Okay? And on the flip side of that, I've been in relationships where you argue or there's an issue, seems like a heated discussion rather, and it doesn't turn into something bigger, but whether it turns into more of a common ground, a compromise, an understanding. And I'm lucky to have experienced, a lovely person where if there's an issue, we can sit, we can talk about it. Even if there's tears involved, it's nothing but love and pure concentration and a focus in getting better and being better. And that's what you gotta look for. Look for the triggers in the arguments. If they get worse, if he's not trying to understand you, if he's closing the car door and hanging up and blocking your number, if he blocks you, I don't even think that has to be a point, because if a dude is blocking you, first of all, there's other things deeper that you gotta look out for, but that's number one. Like, pure toxicity. Don't need to deal with it. You need to be gone. Like, dash with yourself. Anyway, now, a positive guy is gonna stick to his word. I mentioned about persistence, I mentioned about consistency, but a toxic guy is not gonna stick to his word at all. That's when you find out he's lying. Lies. I hate a liar. Now, my thing is, if you could lie about little stuff, you could lie about big stuff too. So don't even lie to me at all, because we don't even need to go there. We don't even need to see that side of me at all, because we just don't need to be in that. Just don't lie. Just don't lie. Even if the truth hurts, just don't lie, because when you're caught up in that lie, now I don't trust you, period. I already have trust issues that I'm working on. But once I find out that you deliberately lied to me, anything you say or do is against you now. Anything you say or do. And I've been in positions where I gave men chances to tell the truth. I already know the truth at this point. I'm giving you a chance to tell the truth, and you still don't tell the truth. I need to do a story time on here because things are a little bit real for me. And oh, we're gonna save that for a story time. But again, you need a man that's gonna tell you the truth no matter what and be honest with you no matter what. And even if you do present the truth to him, but let's say it's a little lie, whatever, and you tell him, well, I know that this, that, and this happened. And if he's able to open up and truly explain as to why he might have wanted to lie to you, then maybe y'all can work that out depending on your level of your love, or depending how much you like him, how much he has done for you, the effort that he's putting in. Then you can go on and do that. So one of the last things that I want to touch on is a toxic man will always try to clock you. Now I know that might be slang, like maybe New York slang, sorry guys, but it's when like a guy's always checking on what you're doing and asking you who you with, and asking you why you wearing this thing, why your hair is like this. If a guy's telling you to change yourself, you don't need to be with him. If he's telling you that he don't like you wearing certain things, he don't like your hair a certain way, he don't like your weight, he's suggesting that you lose weight, that you gain weight, that this, that, no, he needs to love you for you. Okay, like the difference between liking something and loving something is that when you like a flower, you pick it. But if you love it, you let it grow, you let it blossom, you let it bloom. And a man that loves you should love you as you are and support any of your dreams, anything you want to do for yourself. I recently shaved off my hair, and my boyfriend, actually I was scared to tell him that I shaved off my hair, but when I actually did, he was very supportive of it, and he really liked it. He made me feel comfortable in myself, because honestly, being a bald head as a woman can be a little traumatizing at first, but it is who I am. It is like me in my most natural raw form, and he really loved me for it, and I just love him even more. So a man that's with you is gonna love you no matter what you got on your head, no matter what you're wearing, no matter how you look, no matter what you want to do with yourself. He will support you 110%. Toxic men will try to turn you into the little Barbie doll, and we're not gonna have that over here. Okay, so we're just gonna close out here because I do have to go out tonight. Look at this outfit, look at this. So I do have to go out tonight, so we're just gonna close this video right here. My next series, I'm gonna go into detail a little bit more about toxic women. Now, not every woman is toxic, and even good women still have toxic traits that they may be trying to heal from, that they may be trying to deal with, like myself. So I'm going to go deeper into that, and we're just going to talk about that a little bit more. So I'll see you kitties later. Hope you have a great night, and remember to live in